Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to today's video. As you guys can tell from the name of the title, I bought another car. Long story short, I found this car on OfferUp. The guy wanted $2,000 for it. Car looked fairly clean in the pictures, so I messaged him. He told me that the car wasn't running. It was diagnosed by a mechanic saying the computer was bad. Now prior to that, he changed the distributor and the fuel pump, thinking that would help it turn back on. My brother was very familiar with these cars, so he thought he would know what was wrong with it. So we went, took a look at the car, and we ended up connecting up a computer that we had laying around here from a previous car, and it still didn't start. We then connected the main relay and it fixed the problem. It turned right up. The guy looked at us like, what? He's been trying to figure out for some time now, and we just figured it out in less than 5 minutes. Now I ended up getting the car for a fraction of what he had it posted up for, and we picked it up last night and we're here getting ready to work on it today. Now before we start working on it, let me give you guys a quick glimpse of how it looks. Now we're gonna do a quick little full tune-up on the car, get it running right, and then we're gonna see what we end up doing. So right now we're 75-25%, like 75 as in selling it, 25 me keeping it. Now I said in the previous video I wanted to buy another car so I can daily it, so then I can throw the turbo kit on the IS300. But right now, financially wise, I don't know if this is a smart move to do, so definitely have a lot of thinking to do. Now if I do keep this, I would love to, because I love 4-doors. My first car was an EG 4-door. I can definitely see a lot being done to this car if I keep it, but I don't know. I definitely have a lot of thinking to do. Now we bought it knowing that it had some surface rust, which is common in this model, but we didn't think it was going to be this bad. I got in the car to turn it on after we cleaned the engine bay, make sure everything was all right, and I noticed the chair was a little wet. And these cars suffer from rust on the roof right by the antenna, which is on top of the driver's seat. So I told my brother about it. We decided to take the trim off the roof, and we pulled it out, and
this is what we found. Half a pound of silicone covering this ginormous hole.
Now you can literally stick your finger in it or see inside of the car. So they already had tried to fix this with some silicone, and this is what makes me not want to keep the car. Now there are some other spots as well, for example right here, which I was okay with, and some right here. Now you can tell there they already had some black silicone as well. Now remember, this car, I bought it with the intentions of driving it for a little bit while I boosted the Lexus and possibly getting rid of it, so I didn't really have too much of a problem with the rust. Yeah, I would have liked to have built another sedan like my previous one, which I'll probably show you guys some pictures, and keep the 4-door legacy going, but I don't think this is the right one. I don't know, what do you guys think? Comment down below what you guys think. You think I should keep it, save the car? Should I just get rid of it, make some money out of it, and find a better candidate? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Unfortunately, the weather isn't the best right now. It's starting to drizzle again, so I'm gonna just call it a day, and I'm gonna continue as another day.
2 hours later,
and we're back. Today we're gonna be fixing up the car, making it look a little bit better so that I can sell it. I know I wanted to keep it too, but I don't think it's the right car. I don't want to have to be worrying about water getting in the car and so much rust. I'd rather wait and try and find another car. So we're gonna fix the car up, make it not leak as much water. We're gonna do a tune-up. We bought some new spark plugs. We have a valve cover gasket, some gasket maker, and some black silicone to cover up the roof. Along with that, we're going to be changing the oil and the wiper blades as well, so that way the next person to drive this car, to use it as a transportation, doesn't have to worry about anything being bad or mechanically not working well. Once again, this is the hole right here that I did not see when I went to go buy the car because it was covered by the roof molding. So we're going to try and fix it as best as we can, patch it up, and get rid of the car, because this is definitely what's making me not want to keep it. Now I know this doesn't look... Bro, what you doing?
Trying to give you light, bro.
Oh my god. Well, I know this doesn't look the smoothest, but we're gonna let it dry up and possibly give it another layer. But remember, majority of this stuff is gonna be covered up by the roof molding. Just stick around, you'll see how it looks.
What we're gonna do now is replace the valve cover gasket. Now, it was not leaking through the outside, but the little O-rings that go around the valve cover holes where the spark plug wire goes into, they're leaking internally and putting oil inside of the spark plug, causing the misfire of the engine. Simple fix, but now we're gonna do it. All you need is a 10mm 5/8 spark plug socket, 3/8 extension, 3/8 ratchet, and we'll get to it. I got the valve cover off the car. I already cleaned it up a little bit, but I don't like how dark it is. You can tell this motor had lack of maintenance. They didn't change the oil too frequently on it. It does have 171,000 miles, and it is 26 years old, but I've seen motors in worse conditions than this, but this is doable. It's nothing that's gonna really harm it. There is tricks to how to clean it up, but since we are not keeping the car, I'm not gonna spend so much time on trying to clean this motor up. I'm just gonna clean it up and put the new valve cover on, get the spark plugs out.
Now before we put the new valve cover gasket on, we're gonna go ahead and take out the old spark plugs and throw in the fresh ones.
So this is the spark plug from cylinder 1. As you see, there's like a little ear lobe that is completely almost missing. Compared to the new one, that's how it's supposed to look. This is how cylinder 1 that was giving us the misfire looks like.
The new spark plugs are in, and my brother's over here changing out the valve cover gasket. Go ahead and show them what was making it leak.
These little rubber O-rings that go on the inside. Cylinder 1 was the one that was leaking oil inside, causing the misfire.
We're gonna apply a little bit of silicone right at the crevice to make sure that they seal up nice and good.
All four corners.
All four corners, and valve cover goes on. Valve cover's on. All that's missing is to tying up the bolts.
This thing only is held down by 4 bolts, so I'm gonna adjust my torque wrench to spec.
Idiot. Now let me ask a question. Why do you have a pink and a blue glove on?
That was the first thing I found.
Nice.
You don't want to tighten these things too much. They do tend to snap.
You might want to lower down the pressure.
Let me turn my torque wrench down a little.
Nah, you're good. Beep. Right on spec. And this concludes day 3. Today we were able to change the valve cover gasket, change the windshield wipers, fix the hole in the roof, and we're gonna call it a day. We're gonna go test it out, make sure everything's good, and we'll change the oil another day. Alright, now I don't really trust this car too much, so safety first. Come on, let's see if this thing runs. Oh. Yo, relax. Hey, but let me ask you a question. How long are you gonna hold on to that glove? Let me see that glove.
Oh, why are you hating on my glove?
Let's see what this thing can do, man.
Well, no more misfire.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I mentioned it to you guys, but the car had a slight misfire, which was obviously the spark plug. Alright, yeah, you see, we're good now. Before, when you would accelerate hard, it'll just start sputtering. Car runs
still not working.
Oh, this is not working.
Twenty roll.
Oh, ooh, downshift. Ooh.
Downshift.
Ooh. Beep, beep, beep. Ooh, you hear that supercharger whining? Oh man. Hey, let me tell you something. Although this car has barely 90 horsepower, it's still kind of fun. I mean, but overall, I mean, I think the car runs pretty good. It rides pretty smooth. I mean, the suspension is all right.
Hold on, look, show how I'm gonna turn up the boost. Oh. We're turning it up to 11 psi now.
Let me see what this thing could do now.
Full throttle.
Not even a chirp. Woo! Do you hear that? Ooh, with the downshift. Easy.
By the way, we're in Mexico right now.
Yeah, this is Mexico.
We trailered the car all the way over here to test drive it.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would never own an automatic Civic.
These things are pretty boring. I mean, I kind of wanted an automatic car to daily because once you start dailying a stick shift car, especially in Miami traffic, it's horrible. But damn, this thing is boring. No, you don't get much thrill out of this. Yo, why are you going so fast? Oh! Wait, hold on.
Oh shit, it started working.
Oh, it started working. No way. Okay, but let's be honest, that was the second gear. Let's see what this thing could do.
Cluster's acting up.
Hold on, we don't have a good light in here, so let me see. What's that? 1320 videos, where you at? Beep, beep, beep. Damn, this is slow, bro. All right, now we were gonna park the car up, but I told my brother, I was like, you know what? We're gonna make this channel interesting. We're gonna implement a new rule. Every car we buy, we have to try and make the tires chirp. Whether it's torque braking, trying to do something, make it do a burnout, some way, one way or another. So you know what? Let me see what you can do in this thing. See if you can torque brake it. Oh! We got it. Hey, she broke loose a little bit. Oh my God, what a savage. Neutral to drive one. Sheesh. I don't know how smart that was, but hey, you know what? She's reversing, so she's still got some gears in her. Did we get a little burnout, Mark? We got a little... Woo! That's solid. That was you right there. Look at that. That's a solid 4 feet long. All right, we're gonna park her up, call it a day for today. We'll continue again. Unfortunately, my brother decided to come and do the oil change a day that I wasn't home, so I didn't get any footage of that. So this is gonna be the end of the video. Let me know what you guys think of the car. What do you think I should do with it? Make sure you comment down below and give this video a like.
Speed, marker, and action.
All right, now we're just gonna stop, cut, action, no. No, we got the...
All right, the new